especially given room to operate.
Edwards' shot is good.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harden gets the bucket.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Pass to Reed. Off target from three-point range. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
A three from Leonard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. Well, this game is important.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Eubanks defending. Back to Reed. To stop the run. Good on the three-point shot.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And slammed up by Gobert.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gobert. Here's Reed. This game he had 10 points. And it's good, 2 points. And that's 12 points for Rudy Gobert. With 4 seconds on the clock, Harden gets the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tie game in Minnesota. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
17.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the Timberwolves with possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Out of bounds.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Outside Edwards. Gobert can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. And here we go. Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Back to McDaniel. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Inside, Gobert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
That's to Gobert. Up again. Conley on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And McDaniels with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Timberwolves trail. Mr. Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
To the middle. Here's Zubac.
Huge wingspan, excellent instincts. Gobert, a force on defense.
That puts them in the lead. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Reed gets the bucket.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Finished off the break. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Make some noise, fans.
The first one falls.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Dunn. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Now Dunn, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The layup off target. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. It really worked on that part of his game.
And there it is for him. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
And the Clippers call time here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Timberwolves dancer.
Mills looking it over. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading.
Your Timberwolves. 44.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist goes to
Bogdanovich has got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Here's Gobert. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's blocked by Conley. And they're able to recover. Dunn outside. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Mills. Stolen by Michael Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now Reed. Over Eubanks. Reed gets the bucket.
assisted by.
He's got 7.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Reed gets the bucket.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets the extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Pass to Garza. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Garza's got his first bucket of the night. Leonard inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Zubats with it. Defended now by Dillingham.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Timberwolves foul. Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Leonard. He's got 17. Shoots from 14. He gets it in there. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
And it goes down 2 points. Garza's got 4 points this quarter.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here is Zubats. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Miller with a wide open look. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Zubats no good. The Timberwolves trail. There's the steal. For 3. And another 3 for the Clippers. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Garza. Excellent defense there from Zubats. Leonard on the wing. He's got 19. From downtown. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Ingles. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Leonard. Pass to Coffee. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Coffee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And stolen by Leonard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Gillingham with it. Pass to Garza. It's hauled in by Zubats. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Yep, that one goes. Garza's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Zubats. Good on the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Ivica Zubats.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Minnesota calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And the Clippers making a switch here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
Second free throw, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Clippers. They're leading by 8. Back to Harden.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Releases from 15. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Conley's shot is off.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
A veteran play by Batum, taking his shooting motion right into the defense to get to the line. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Timberwolves trailed by 11. Mr. Gobert. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Harden inside the three-point line. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Reed with the block. For 3, Edwards. Look at Edwards. Sliding home the 3.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for Los Angeles.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
Man, what a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Leonard hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Conley to end the run, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
to me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Harden has a wide open look. No good from outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,